guys. The smaller crew than last time. I like that. Hey, guys.
Big in any sleep?
A little bit. A little bit.
Very little bit.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, he had some time between the last one. When we played Valpo, that was a quick turnaround with a lot of emotion. Obviously, the emotion settled down a little bit. Got a chance to focus in on these guys' mindset as far as playing just in the NIT rather than some of the other things. And then, obviously, with the change with placing a Brad in here, now we kind of got that little bit in there again. So they're excited about the opportunity to play, and that's all I'm trying to keep them focused in on.
I guess since last time you were able to come out and play well, even with a lot of different things happening. So you feel like that's a good sign.
Yeah, I mean it's on them. I mean it's on the players. So I talked about it in the press conference. It's on the seniors. It's on Maverick. It's on Tracy, Malcolm, all those guys to come out mentally and prepare themselves to play and bring those other guys along. I mean. I can't do it by myself. Another can of staff. I mean, we're not playing. I mean, my playing career ended in '99, so we're going to try to do the best we can to get them prepped on the end as far as preparation, as far as strategically, and it's something them to bring their mindset and toughness to the game.
When's the first time you met Brad? How far back does that go?
Oh, I met Brad. He actually was in my living room. He actually saw my brother at Dodge City Community College, and then he had to get out of that ladder for some. I can't even remember. I mean, I was probably 88. I mean, God, I'm dating myself.
Man.
11, maybe 12 years old. I was in middle school. So we go back from there as far as that original meeting, and then obviously I've seen him around on the recruiting scene. Obviously at K-State, seen him a lot there as an assistant, and just here and there. This coaching community is very, very small. So we see each other at AAU events, Peach Jams, etc., and we talk. So I've seen him around.
Jamall, what are your opinions of him, and have you had conversations with him about his intentions for you?
No, we haven't really talked to that extent. I've seen him briefly. The main thing I'm just trying to focus in on, I told those guys, is I want to give these guys my best. I mean, I've asked them to eliminate distractions, and I got to do the same. So to be hypocritical and just say I'm gonna do these other things, I can't do that. So I got to walk the walk as well, and so we're going to focus in on that at some point in time. But right now, it's about these guys and giving them my best.
Apart from game preparation, what have you been doing as the interim head coach of Illinois basketball for the last week?
That's about it. I mean, make sure guys go into class doing the things they normally do. Nothing's really changed. I know people were asking, like, man, it's like I said, I just get to make more decisions. I get the final say, but we're a team effort. Dustin's been great. Paris has been great. I just hope people understand that takes a lot of character for those guys on my staff to continue to bring their best to practice and to these guys every day, knowing the fact they may or may not be here. I mean, that's like asking you guys to write columns or put people in the paper and say, oh, by the way, you're not going to have a job. How much effort are you going to give? You got to think about that. And these guys are giving me their best. I mean, they come with a big smile on their face. They bring tremendous enthusiasm, and I can't thank them enough.
What do you know about Boise State?
I know the Hutchinson kid's terrific. I think he's really, really good. He's 6'7", he's long. He scored 34 on Utah. I think he's a 17-8 guy consistently in the Mountain West. The kid Nick Duncan, they got experience. Nick Duncan played in the NCAA tournament. I remember watching him in the first four out, I think 2 years ago. First four in, should I say, 2 years ago in Dayton. And he can really, really shoot the ball. They have great spacing on offense. I love how they play 4 out, 1 in. They're setting ball screens. They play fast. It's a fun way in which they play, and they mix in 2-3. They mix in man. So I've gotten them refreshed gotten acquainted with them a little bit more because I've had a little bit more time compared to Valpo.
You guys had been using a pretty tight rotation, and now you lose Michael out of that rotation. Mm-hmm. Who helps make up the slack for not having his minutes?
We'll go by committee. We'll go by feel as a staff. It really depends on matchup, Mark. In this game, I won't say, but I have a feeling who we want to go with. They're a little bit smaller, so that'll kind of give you a little clue what we're thinking about doing there. They play a little bit faster, but at the same time, you got to go what you think is best for your team. sometimes you got to adjust to what they adjust, but they also have to adjust to us. I watched Purdue the other night, and then I was shocked that he had Haas and Swanigan in the game at the same time. And you know what? It worked for him because that's what they've been doing all year. And when you play 30-some-odd games, you better do what you do and do it really, really well.
Is Hutchinson a little bit like Malcolm and just that he does a lot for that team?
Yes, he does. I mean, that's a good comparison as far as what he does for his team. He's very impactful. He hits the glass. He can shoot threes. He can get to the rim. As they go, he goes, particularly on offense. He gives them their confidence. So, yeah, I mean, that's probably a fair assessment to the most valuable player to their team is probably him, definitely.
Will Brad be here tomorrow night, is your understanding? Or?
As far as I know as much as you guys do, man. I mean, I'm in a freaking bunker right now as far as with our team and with my family. And I just finally took my wife to eat. That was the first time we've been out to eat in so long the other day. I forgot what to order. I mean, so it's just been a whirlwind of time. It's been a whirlwind of emotion. And, I'm just trying to keep our guys focused in. So the answer to that, we'll figure that out soon.
How does Rebecca feel about all this?
Oh, you're going to come and say my wife's name, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Good, a mix of emotions. I mean, same as I said to you guys, it's a bittersweet opportunity for my family. It's a good thing, but it's also hard to kind of figure out how it's come about. And then you add in the coaching staff, then coming in with Brad coming in, and you just don't know. There's a lot of uncertainty, but we just lean on God and trust God, and we're gonna live according to His will. So, and that's what I live life for, and that's what my family lives life for.
Do you think she'd like to stay in Champaign?
I'm sure she probably would. Who would like to move and pick up stuff, but at the same time, it's a family decision. So yeah, we'll discuss things at some point. I mean that's not up to me. I'm not the. If it was up to me, I think this place is special. Like I said, my kids have been raised. My kids are going to be raised here, or are raised here, and been born here. And me and my wife have only been married 5 years. So this is Champaign's been for us home more than any place. So we'll see where it goes. I can't say what's going to happen.
Was Brad here at all today? Did he take in any practice?
Yeah. He didn't take any practice, but he was here for to talk to the guys and meet the guys. So.
What do you see in his teams? I'm sure you've watched OK State. What do you like about his style?
I think Brad's teams are tough. They're hard-nosed. He's a Kansas boy. Man, we've got some tough guys there. You know what I'm saying? But no, seriously, his teams are tough. They play a fun style. They're aggressive on both ends of the floor. He runs a lot of pick and roll stuff. It starts with his pinch post, what I like to call wheel actions and so forth. So, bright coach with a bright future.
You're already saying that you like the four out one in style for Boise.
Do I like it?
You already said that you did.
Oh, I like how they play. For me, that's not me, but I like how they play in it. So they do it really, really well. They pick and pop. They spread the floor. They drive you. They put a lot of pressure on you. They don't post the ball a whole lot, but they put a lot of pressure on the defense because of their ability to drive the ball and get into the paint. So anytime you run an offense that can penetrate and get into the teeth of the defense by posting or driving, is always an effective offense.
With Brad being hired, does it give you any peace of mind, at least knowing who the guy's going to be here?
It doesn't give me peace of mind. I mean, how does that give me peace of mind? Like, if I'm, I haven't really thought about that. Like, does it give me peace of mind? No. I mean, what would give me peace of mind is consistency, and the peace of mind would be winning this game tomorrow. That would give me peace of mind.
Does it feel like it's been a long time since you played?
It has, man. Dude, it's felt like forever. We gave them 2 days off before this, so I wanted them to kind of get back and get away from it all. I mean, that was a lot of emotion, man, to kind of step back from it all and just be kids. And, hopefully that the people calm down and stop asking them so many questions and allow them to be, which I think they are. Kids are resilient, man. Like, they don't hold on to stuff as much as us adults do. So, I think they're fine.
They kind of immediately after that Valpo game, was it a weird situation where you didn't know, when you were going to play and kind of?
Yeah, absolutely. Because the next day I was watching, waiting for who we play, and obviously, like, people said, "Did you watch Boise State play against Utah?" And I said, "No." I mean, I didn't. But the next morning I woke up on that Thursday morning, I was on it because I didn't know. I mean, I don't think we found out until maybe mid-evening, 4 or 5 o'clock on that Thursday. And so I didn't know if we were going to play Friday. I didn't know if we were going to play Saturday. I mean, so like I said, I've been watching them for a while. in small doses, you know, and at the same time trying to balance out the guys, trying to balance out my family. Like I said, I just took my wife out to eat, so that felt pretty good to make her happy.
Thank you, Jamall.
All right, guys.
Good luck.